Tuesday night baseball now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 2-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Runners off for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. On the ground is short. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. Go to Bohr. They get the double play. Stepping into the box, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The next 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Fletcher becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. In now is Andrelton Simmons looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away. And stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there, and he'll bring this one in. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Hit sharply on the ground. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line drive to left. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to... Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is big. The third baseman
ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that's low, ball 4. And here's Tyler Saladino, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. The hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Milwaukee leads. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the payoff pitch.
Good win.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Angel 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wait.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Eric Thames lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits. Here's Tommy La Stella now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-1 to him now. Ready with the 3-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three and one.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Designated hitter, Manny.
Digging in, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he popped him up. Fletcher moving to his left. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Gamel. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Gone. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Line drive to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pops this one up. And that's out number 1. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Line to the right side, and the ball is dropped. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tommy LaStella becomes out number 2 this inning. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And that misses 2-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Right side, Aguilar scoops it up, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Two men are out now in the Angels 6th, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Line to the right side. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Justin Anderson is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Cody Allen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher,
digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The center fielder, number 25, Ryan.
Popped him up.
Goodwin.
Grandal waits on it. And that ends the inning. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ben Gamel. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 5, Corey.
The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 2-2. Spangenberg's on the move. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Line drive to center field. Goodwin will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Brent Suter.
Full count, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Mostella is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 6.
So digging in now, David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to left field. Thames is there. Let's see if they test it. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. 1-1. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Jacob Barnes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Calhoun at third with 2 away. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Felix Pena comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. The next 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Signing in, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Travis Shaw will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels used a nice...
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my boy. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Hopping out that truck with the nibblers looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Ready. Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Is you sick of taking losses? Time for winning. They can't hang with us. Can't with us. They know we ain't been dangerous. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready.
Count me in, Cole. Right here. Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy. My boy. My boy, my boy. Yeah, right here. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Pooh, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come take her son. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. since day one. For Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, smoke say that. Now, smoke say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say jack. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. And I wrote me a dozen. Got me. I raised my hand.
Wednesday. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
In is Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in, Travis Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. So 1-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Three runs already home here.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the 2 home runs in the inning. Lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Digging in half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moustakas. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out there half of the second.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
In now, Manny Pena. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Grounded to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Zach Cozart. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Count even at 2-2. Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit to right. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he's safe.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Perez on third with 2 out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that, here's Albert now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Kevin.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, David Fletcher comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Thames is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Lorenzo Cain earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Corey Spangenberg. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
It down.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Runners on the move for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He'll try it again from first. Left center, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers leave them loaded. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The designated hitter,
Here's Tommy La Stella now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. La Stella is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Luis Garcia, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 40, Luis.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ohtani going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. The 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 3-1 pitch. Softly on a line to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready now, Kevin Smith. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2-1 to count. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find it. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses 2-1. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Corey.
Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's a .333 hitter. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Tommy.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that Justin Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. So far 2 for 3 in this one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So stepping in, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. A little low. It's 2-2. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Mike Moustakas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Shohei Ohtani. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting,
the 1-1 home.
Zach.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Trevor Cahill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
Number
is.
53, Trevor.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Smith has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Now batting, Manny Pena. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Thames behind 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Number 6.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Brewers strand 1. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Next to the Angels,
Kevin Smith will be next. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Riding in once again, David Fletcher. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Angels are gone. Cody Allen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Cody Allen.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Mm. 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That's for Milwaukee.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To Pujols, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Travis Shaw. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Line toward the alley in left center. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to... Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons. And they'll need him to get something going here. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Liner towards second. And there's one down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, Mike Trout. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
The left fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Justin Upton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And that's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ulysses Chassin takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jaime Maria permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So
Come on, they don't tell us who we are. So when they try and lock you